My name's Ian Howard, and I'm the founder of ShowerStream. We make smarter showers for hotels. And I just want to start off with a bit of a customer story. So our biggest customer at the moment is Extended Stay America. They're a medium-sized hotel chain with 750 hotels nationwide. And they believe that they'll save over $11 million annually with our product. So we're currently expanding to 50 of their locations under contract. Now, the reason extended stay loves us so much and the problem that we solve for them is pretty simple. It's just that hotel guests waste a lot of shower water.
Yeah.
So if you think about the typical hotel shower, the guest turns the water on, cold water flows out. They don't typically get it in right away, but but the water gets hot within about 20 seconds. And on average, the guest doesn't get in right when the water gets hot. There's about a 2 minute time period when the water is no longer heating. It's already at its full heat, but the guest isn't in the shower. And so if you add up this waste over the course of a year, amounts to about $120 in water and energy bill waste per hotel room per year. So after that short waste period, the guest will enter the shower and typically lasts about 10 minutes. There's another waste period which is less common, but even more wasteful. And so we actually found this in our data from some of our existing hotel installations. We found that about 1% of showers are left running unoccupied for over 4 hours. And so the reason for this it varies, but guests will steam the wrinkles out of their clothes sometimes. They will use the shower as white noise or to increase the heat in the room or to increase the humidity in the room or other reasons. And so these events are very rare, but they're so much more wasteful that they add about the same amount of waste as the warm-up waste. And so together, these two problems, behavioral waste problems, amount to $240 in annual water and energy bill waste per room per year. And then a separate problem, zooming in, is something that we found called hotel room steam damage. And so if you think about especially those extended showers, they're running at full heat for extended periods of time. It adds an enormous amount of humidity to the room, especially in dense, locations like hotel rooms where you have, hundreds of showers in a building. And over time, this causes mold, mildew buildup, hotel room damage. As you can see, these are actual pictures that we took from one of our pilot locations. And they cause negative guest reviews because and over time they reduce the occupancy rate, reduce the revenue of the hotel. So it's a big problem and it's closely connected to the waste problem. And so just zooming back out a little bit, if we look across all hotels, um, the shower waste, both the water and energy waste, amounts to about eight billion dollars wasted in utilities across all hotels every year. So it's quite a large problem. And then the building damage, harder to quantify, but we estimate that it's about 10 times bigger of a problem if you combine the loss in revenue from less guest stays, and the property damage. So big problem. What we've done to solve it is develop an elegant motion activated rainfall shower head pictured here that saves hotels millions by providing a quality guest experience, eliminating the waste, and we also provide a web connected platform that provides extra layer of value, which I'll touch on in a moment. But first, just focusing on how the product works from a guest perspective. It's really simple. Um, the guest will just turn on the shower like they always have. The only difference is, as soon as the water gets hot, if the guest is not in the shower, our shower head automatically detects that they are not in the shower and shuts the water down to a trickle. And then as soon as the guest approaches the shower, it detects they're there, turns on, already hot, so it saves the hotel owner water, energy, and money on their utility bills without disrupting the guest experience whatsoever. So that's how we solve the waste, but it's more than that. It's an IoT product which chocked full of sensors, and we connect to hotel Wi-Fi, and we use this data uh, to um, to do AI powered analytics and maintenance, automated maintenance to solve key hotel pain points beyond just the waste. And so there's many things that we do with the data. Some are mentioned here, but the core of it is we allow hotels, especially economy hotels, to operate with a minimal maintenance team uh, by automating a lot of their shower related maintenance issues. And this is a big deal, especially since the pandemic. Many hotels have gone down to bare bones staffing, and they often don't even have a maintenance person on site. So having this product installed just enables them to do that much more with less. Um, so to date, we've run successful pilots with 5 large hotel brands. Pictured here, we've had over 20,000 unique showers taken, but with our shower heads, with 0 guest complaints, very important for us. And we've netted about 750,000 in paid pilot revenue from our customers. Um, our pipeline contains 1.2 million rooms. So we take a top-down approach to the hotel market. So we work at the CEO level. For example, we met with the CEO of Hyatt, Mark Hoplamazian, and got his approval before working with the VP and directors there. Same thing with Rob Pileski at G6 Hospitality, and same thing with all of these brands. So that's our approach to the market. We've had great success with it so far. As you can see, we have a huge demand for our product. And we currently we're currently have over 5 million under contract with Extended Stay America and Navy Lodge. I already mentioned Extended Stay America. Navy Lodge is actually a Department of Defense owned and operated hotel brand. And we have a $750,000 2-year contract with them. Um, and so really we have a path to over 100 million ARR just from our pipeline alone. We don't need more customers. We our the demand currently far exceeds our supply. And so we have a very unique pricing model as well, where it's hardware as a service. So we charge $10 per room per month for our technology, no upfront costs to install, and we save $20 per room per month. So from the first moment of install, our hotel customers are saving more than they're spending. And then it allows us an 80% gross margin because of the over the lifetime of the device because of the recurring revenue aspect. So as I mentioned, just with our pipeline, it's $144 million of ARR. And then if we zoom out to hotels, it's a 4 billion ARR opportunity. And then of course, there's tons of showers out there. So if we expand beyond hotels, there's about a billion install locations. So our TAM is gigantic at over 100 billion ARR. Um, Now we've developed this technology. It's more than just a smart shower head, really. So we've developed it with research funding from the National Science Foundation and the Department of Defense. We've been awarded 3 patents around our sensor technology, our savings methodology, and our AI building utility optimization. And we've partnered with some of the big names. For example, VP of Sloan is on our advisory board. Um, and we know that they the technology development, the R&D that we've done has given us quite a large moat, a technology moat. And even the big players don't have what the technology that we've developed, and we think it'll take them about 3 years if they wanted to get there. So we have a significant head start and moat in that way. So this is the last slide. We're currently raising 2 million. We opened the round 3 weeks ago, and we already have 250,000 committed. We're really searching for a lead for our round. Most of this money will just go to fund our existing customer contracts. And our goal the total round is to reach cash flow positive in about 18 months. And that's it. Thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate it.